Namaste. My name is Jay, and today I'm going to be taking you through a quick core activation. I love starting with my core because when I start with my core, I feel engaged, I feel stable, and it's always a good idea to engage your core to keep your practice a little bit more safe and controlled. So, good news is we don't have to do any crunches, no boat poses. We're going to start on your back. So lay flat on your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Give them a nice big hug, lots of love. Hands can be down beside you, and feel free to use your hands as much as you need. And then think about using your legs as one. So I'm going to inhale, extend my legs forward so that they're hovering off the mat. Then I'm going to exhale, draw my knees into my chest, and I'm going to lift my tailbone. So I'm going to inhale, extend forward. I'm going to exhale, draw my knees into my chest, lifting your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen. So as I squeeze in, my heels stay close to my bum. I inhale forward, exhale, draw in, engaging my core. Always move with your breath. So we inhale to lengthen, we exhale to lift, we're not swinging up. Try to move with control. And we're going to be here for 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Draw your knees in, give them a little circle, a little shake. And hopefully already you're starting to connect to your core muscles. All right, hands beside you. Let's extend your legs up. Now think about a scissor, how a scissor would squeeze together, but they still cross each other. That's what we want to do with our legs. So we're going to inhale, lower your right leg down to hovering. And as we exhale, lift your right leg. Let's squeeze your legs together. Lift your pelvis. Then inhale, lower down. Left leg comes down. Exhale, we lift our legs, our tailbone. And then inhale, both legs come down. So using our legs together, exhale, lift up. Inhale, right leg comes down, straight legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, both legs. Exhale, lift. You choose how high you lift your legs. We've got 3 more rounds. Go at your own pace, your own breath. Try not to rush this. Inhale. Exhale. So I like to point my toes. You can flex your toes. It's much of a muchness. What's important is that we're feeling our core heat up and turn on. Almost there. And let's do the last one together. So inhale, right leg down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, left leg down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, both legs down to hovering. Exhale, lift. And then slowly slice through the air. Let's place your heels down to the floor, down to the mat. Now imagine you're putting super glue on your heels. So we don't want our heels to lift. We're going to reach your arms up. We're going to inhale, sit all the way up. And then like a zombie, we're going to slowly round your back. So this is where we really get into our core. Try not to lift your heels. How slowly could you lay it all the way back down? Let's do that 4 more times. So we inhale to sit up. Knit the ribs, relax the shoulders. Exhale. Sink and lower, undulating the spine. Got 3 more. Inhale. Each time, use less momentum. But if you need momentum, use it, because it's on the way down that we build the most muscle. Exhale. Softly, slowly, with control. And the last one, can you make yourself work for it, struggle for it, reach up? And then exhale, lower down as slowly as you can. Imagine your low boat pose. And draw your knees into your chest, lots of love. Circle out the knees. Hello, core. Rock forward and back. Forward and back. Till you're ready to come up. Onto your hands and knees. Tabletop pose. So of course your core isn't just in front of you, it wraps around you. So now we're going to get into your obliques, your side core. So we're going to extend your right leg back. We're going to exhale, do a fire hydrant, right knee to right shoulder. You can guess why I call it this. And now extend back, squeeze your thighs, toes face down. Exhale, fire hydrant, knee to shoulder, toes face sideways. Inhale, lengthen back and long. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, extend, maybe with a straight leg. Exhale, fire hydrant. One more time, inhale, lengthen back, toes down. Then exhale, fire hydrant. And we'll come back to tabletop. We'll do your other side. So flex your fingers, engage your core, inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, fire hydrant, come out to the side, crunch the ribs. Inhale, lengthen back, squeeze the thighs. Exhale to your side core, 4. Breathe in for length. Breathe out, squeeze. 3, inhale, maybe a straight leg. Exhale, 2. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, fire hydrant. 1. And back down to tabletop. Shake it out a little bit. Let's come into our first down dog. So this is something I recommend you do before a practice, whether it's online or in person. This little routine will definitely help support your practice. All right, let's lift your right leg high. And so draw your knee to your nose. Now lower your knee down. You can put it down or hover it. Then we're going to exhale, hug your knee up to your chest. 3. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up, keep straight arms. 2. Inhale, lower down. Then as you exhale, can you step between your hands? Low lunge. Let's inhale, standing split. Pick up your left leg. You can be on your fingertips, grab blocks. Yeah, it's a little bit of flexibility, but remember this is a core class, so we're really focusing on our core. Can you turn your pinky toe down? Deep breath in. Exhale, draw your knee into your chest, round and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest, round and curl. Can you lift your back heel, your bottom heel? Inhale, left leg high. Last time, knee to chest, press down to your hands. Inhale, one-legged pose. Imagine you're stepping up onto something. Can you tuck the tail, knit the ribs, and now reach your arms up nice and high. Find a solid line. Imagine you're in a handstand. Then slow motion back to our standing split. Left leg comes high. Hands softly come to the mat. Inhale, lift your left heel so high, maybe it lifts your right heel. And then exhale, forward fold, but maybe you tap your toes to your wrist first before putting your foot down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, ball squat, bend your knees. Sink down to your heels. Now the trick here is to squeeze your legs together. Sit up tall. Shift your knees forward. So we want our head over our tailbone. We don't want to be leaning forward, even though that's pretty tempting to do. When in doubt, squeeze your inner thighs, turn on your core. Hands come to heart. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let's take a twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, take a twist to the left. So now we're getting into all of our core. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Move with your breath in. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to center. Here's the fun bit. Drop your knees, but softly. Now this is subtle core, so we don't want just a big engagement, but we want to control the engagement. So we're going to lean back just enough to pick up your knees. First time's usually pretty wobbly. Let's see if we can drop your heels. How low can you sit? A lot of ankle flexibility. Keep the knees compressing to your chest. And now pick up your heels, hands to heart. How softly can you drop your knees? So inhale, we come up. Exhale, we sit back. Inhale up. One more round. Drop the knees. How much control do you have lifting up? Last time, sit the heels down. And then chaturanga. If you're feeling pretty good, activated, maybe you crow or just step back. And then we'll come down to low plank. Inhale, up dog, shine the heart. Exhale, down dog, just one more side. And then we're ready for the rest of our day. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lower the knee down. Exhale, hug it up. 3. Inhale, lower down, flex the fingers. Exhale, lift. 2. One more time, inhale, low. Exhale, step through the hands. Inhale, standing split. Lift through the right heel. Exhale, knee to chest, round and curl, turn on the core. in our right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, maybe lift your left heel. One more time, in our right leg so high. Exhale, knee to chest, press down to your hands. Inhale, one-legged pose. Let's try to rise up as a solid unit. Relax the shoulders. And now reach the arms up high. Imagine you're in your handstand. Exhale, standing split, basically warrior 3 as we transition through. And now lift your right heel so high, maybe it picks up your left heel. Exhale, forward fold, but maybe you tap your wrist with your toes. Feet together. Halfway lift. Exhale, ball squat. I'll let you see my side profile this time. So, and now stack your bones. Squeeze your thighs. Most importantly, you guessed it, turn on your core. Take a deep breath in. Like so, this time let's go to the left first. In out of center. Exhale over to the right. We got 2 more rounds. So not only are we turning on our core, we've gotten into our hips and our ankles, our arms, a little bit of shoulders, our hamstrings. This is why I call this core activation, because we're using our core to activate all these other places in our body. Let's come back to center. Actually, I think one more time to the right. There we go. Now we're moving in out of center. And let's start with our heels down this time. And now lift your heels. So set the knees down with control. Try not to drop. And then squeeze, tuck the tail to lift up. Exhale, heels down. How low can you sit? Some of you might be able to sit down to the mat. And now we sit up. Exhale, knees down with control. So softly, pick up the knees. Exhale, drop the heels. Last time, I'm feeling my core. Drop the knees. And how softly could you pick up your knees? Hands down. One more chaturanga, however you want. And then come down to a seat. Maybe that's all the time in your day you had for practice, then hopefully we made it count. Hopefully you're feeling engaged in your core and that you're ready for a day, not slouching, not dumping into your back, but feeling supported and strong to take on whatever it is that you're taking on today. Thank you so much for letting me share my practice. Namaste.